My name is Mark Brook. I'm the director and principal architect of My Architecture, which is a practice that specialises in kind of single residential projects, architecture interiors, as well as hospitality and commercial. Yeah, so we were approached by Clark and Ellen to refurbish this existing apartment. I've been through these apartments before and I've always loved them, so it was a great opportunity for us. They wanted to kind of make it a little bit more conducive to having a young family or couple here, modernise the apartment, so connect the kitchen to the living spaces, refurbish the bathrooms, and then just generally improve the whole apartment, make it feel a bit more warm and homey. No, it's like all projects are collaboration, so it was predominantly led by us, but then obviously with a lot of input from our clients to make sure that it kind of fit them, but also fit the apartment. So I think the colour palette and materials were chosen. The existing apartment, these 70s apartment buildings are beautiful. They have a lot of character inherent in them with the exposed brickwork, the beautiful timber stairs. So we wanted to choose things that would complement that, while at the same time making it, complement the style and the era, while at the same time feeling really modern. So try to get the balance right between classic and kind of modernising it. So I think, probably the biggest thing that we did was changing the kitchen layout. So the existing kitchen was kind of dark and kind of a little bit secluded. So by adding this island bench, extending the kitchen out into the living room, we make a more, modern style of function where you can kind of cook, entertain, have the kids. And so the materials we chose an Italian terrazzo benchtop from Vero Galleria. We chose this because super hard wearing. Obviously it's a really rich material with a lot of pattern and texture, which adds a lot of character to the space. The blush pink just offsets nicely with the brown and makes this apartment feel really, lively and warm. We redid all the wiring throughout the whole apartment, so which is really important in these older apartments, is to kind of fix that, and so which allowed us to bring in some, Louis Poussin light, who's a really fantastic finish designer. We also redid all the floors with an engineered timber floor. It's a really thick slice of timber on top of that, so it can be refurbished and resand. I think it's important that these kind of materials are robust, and also adds that kind of really beautiful sense of timber and warmth to the house, particularly when you have the existing timber stair, which is really beautiful and a lovely detail. So we just refurbished that as well. And then we redid all the bathrooms, trying to take advantage of what was existing and what was nice, add some new joinery to make them a bit more practical, but then selected some really beautiful tiles to make them feel luxurious. So there's kind of two bathrooms, one which is an ensuite, and then the primary bathroom. And so we chose kind of inverse palettes for each of those, so they each have distinctive character. So one uses kind of champagnes and browns, and the other uses sort of these kind of terracotta warm tones with a handmade Moroccan tile.